Hello, my name is Dr. Kelly Shear, and I interview and coach executives for a living. Today, I'm going to talk about how to create a development plan for others. If you do not have the benefit of putting your employees through a formal assessment via an external party, not to worry, you can still put together a development plan for them. In this video, I'm going to list out key factors that I consider when working with executives, but I believe these steps apply to all levels of employees. If you are a manager of team members, I would suggest you create development plans for all of your employees, no matter their ambition level or tenure. This is important because it will help you keep a pulse on your team members' motivators. So even if you have some team members who are not interested in traditional career growth and you want to retain them, then this process will help you and them. First, I would clarify your expectations of your team at a team meeting. Communicate that you are committed to motivating and developing your team members, and you plan to implement structured development plans for everyone that you will check in on monthly or bi-monthly. As a side note, I do encourage you to commit to spending at least 30 minutes per month having one-on-ones with each direct report exclusively to discuss their development plans and progress. Do not let day-to-day business issues creep into these conversations. Make it clear that these conversations are about long-term development and support. I would make it an expectation that each team member bring a list of their own strengths and development opportunities to discuss one-on-one with you. Further, they should identify their career goals. When they share their strengths, opportunities, and goals with you, you should be prepared to offer candid feedback. Perhaps you see additional strengths or opportunities they should work on. Share those with the individual. Keep the conversation balanced, focusing equally on strengths and development areas. Unless the person is an underperformer, then the conversation flow will be different. Also, let the individual know whether you think their goals are realistic. For example, perhaps you know they are not willing to relocate to where their dream job is. Ask questions to ensure you understand where they are coming from, what are their motivations, and the why behind their goals. Once you feel aligned on general strengths, opportunities, and goals, ask your direct report to identify 2 to 3 development priorities that they want to pursue to help them achieve those goals. These can be a mix of skills or experiences. For example, they may say, one of my strengths is networking, and I want to leverage this strength to help me build my network across my organization such that others consider me for future opportunities. Or they might say, one of my development opportunities is strategic thinking. If I got better at strategic thinking by working closely with strong strategists in my organization and taking a strategy course at my local university, I could contribute thought leadership to my organization's strategy at the next leadership meeting. I suggest picking no more than 3 such development priorities because these require time and effort. If you pick too many priorities, just like in regular work and life, you can overcommit yourself and end up not moving the needle on any one priority because you are not focused. So stick to 2 to 3. In your next one-on-one, ask them to share those 2 to 3 priorities and give them feedback. Together, identify what daily and weekly actions they can take to move the needle on their priorities. Who can they enlist to support them in taking action on those priorities? And how will they measure success and by when? Ultimately, these goals should be achievable, actionable, and measurable. Where possible, your direct report's priorities should also align with business objectives, which you can help clarify for them. Once you've aligned on these areas, record them in a formal plan that you can both see and refer back to in the future. As I mentioned earlier, I would hold one-on-one meetings with direct reports at least bi-monthly to track progress and offer real-time feedback. Remember, development is a dynamic process. During this time, challenges will arise and priorities may shift. This is why I would continue to check in and ask at the end of each meeting, what can I do to support you moving forward to ensure you remain aligned with your direct report? Finally, record notes and follow up as required. That brings us to the end of this video. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, I've created another video linked in the description below regarding how to apply this process to create a development plan for yourself. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next Thursday.